Hey guys, this is Steve. Today I'm going to show you how to install illuminating thumbsticks for your Xbox. And you're going to have to plug this into the intensifier. So I've already installed an intensifier in this controller, opened it up and installed it in. Now the reason why you need to install an intensifier, why you need to have one of these, is because that's the only way you can power the thumbsticks. Is they're going to plug directly into this socket right here. That's going to give them power so that they can light up and so that they can be controlled. Now inside of this package you're going to get just 2 clear thumbsticks, 2 rings of light, and then a cable. Now let me show you how you're going to install it. You're just going to attach these onto the cable. Make sure that they're in there all the way. And you're just going to plug it into the socket here. There we go. Now we're going to turn it on real quick to make sure that they're working. All right. Plug in the battery pack here. I'm going to turn it on. Pressing the center button. Now how you control it is you pull the left trigger and you tap the sync. Now right now I have it open, so instead of tapping the sync up here, I'm just going to press it directly on it. And they light up, they're working just great. So now what we're going to do is we're going to hot glue them, or you can solder the rings, or you can glue the rings, however you want to get the ring to seal to the actual base of the thumbstick. You just got to get it on here. I usually solder it on there because I'm already working with solder in the first place, but you can hot glue it or super glue it, however you feel, or whatever you have on you. I'm gonna hot glue it right now. Just blow on it to harden it up a little bit. We'll go to the other side. Tell you what, we're going to time jump real quick, that way I can get it all done. Alright, I've now hot glued them to the points on both sides here, and they're secure. They're not going to come off. They're nice and good. I'm going to turn it all back on again real quick to make sure that I didn't ruin anything in the process. Well, they're working just fine. So we're now going to close it all up. But before we close it up, we need to make sure that these wires don't get cut off or get in the way of the D-pad's going to go right here, so we got to make sure it doesn't get in the way of the D-pad or anything else. So we're going to just kind of tuck these wires. We're going to hot glue them as well. That way they don't move around on us when we're trying to put everything together. Now, you don't have to hot glue these wires. I do because like I said, I don't want them moving around on me. Alright. Alright, so you saw I curved it up. I went through these metal pins here. You don't want to go over this hole or else the screw will come right through and cut them in half. You don't want to go up too far up here because those are your select and start buttons and everything. right here, that's your D-pad. So you want to curve up and through and just tuck it in there. So that's where you can run that wire. Now we're just going to stick on the clear thumbsticks. There we go. And we're going to put it back together. Now when you put it back together, the best way to do this, because a lot of people drop buttons and everything else in the process of trying to put it together, clamp down the motherboard here. Clamp it down with this bottom piece. So now it's secure. It's going to stay there. And then you're just going to hold this, because you got all these buttons in here. You want to make sure that it is laying down. You're going to drop the rumblers into place here, right in the sockets. You got the other one already in place. You're going to drop the thumbsticks in the holes. Make sure they come out. Make sure it's all clamped together. And that's how you got it back together. So now I'm just going to screw in the screws real quick. Now we got the last screw in. Everything should work just fine. Again, we tested several times through. So let's pop the battery pack back in. Now we have the shell on. I'll show you how you turn them on. You turn on the controller. You're going to hold on the left trigger. You're going to tap the sync. Don't hold it down. If you hold it down, that's going to try to get the sync to the control to this console. You're just going to tap it. That illuminates them. That's mode 1. You keep changing the modes by tapping the sync. There's 5 different modes. Slow changing one there. And lastly, just turns it off again. That's how you do it. That's how it's done.